What's going on, guys? I am back again with another video. This is going to be a unboxing, I guess not really an unboxing, it's a quick review, and I just wanted to show you all the details on this 4K Back to the Future Trilogy set. This is the Best Buy exclusive set. It comes with the 3 Steelbooks. I absolutely adore this set. I love this set. I'm so happy to have this. Back to the Future is one of those trilogies that I've, people say double dip, triple dip, quadruple dipped over the years. I figured I would show my childhood VHS Back to the Future. This is the Back to the Future 1 release that they sold at McDonald's. And I don't remember what it was, $9.95 or $6.95 or whatever, when you bought a value meal or whatever the deal was at the time. I remember my dad went to McDonald's and brought this home one random evening. I got to watch Back to the Future for the first time, and I fell in love with it, and it's been one of my favorite film series of all time. I would go as far as saying I believe the first film is very close to perfect. I don't know how much better of a screenplay you can get. I don't know how much better of a movie you can get. I just love it. When I was a child, I kind of preferred the second one. I was a big fan of the second one. It was my favorite for a long time. But as I grew up and as I matured, it's hard to miss. It's hard to see how great, not hard to see how great the original is. So I want to show this to you guys. I obviously had the VHS, had the Blu-ray set, the DVD set, had the Blu-ray set where it was terrible. Do you guys remember the Blu-ray set? How they were sitting in there? They were sitting on this plastic, and they're like underneath plastic rails. We had to push them down to pull them out. It was the worst packaging. I've seen people complain about Blu-ray packaging. You have no right to complain about Blu-ray packaging until you've seen the original release for Back to the Future on Blu-ray. It's the worst, and the people who had it know what I'm talking about. Alright, anyway, and then we got the cool release after that where they re-released it, and there was like the special edition box set with like the flux capacitor that came with like the animated series and all that. Anyway, tons of cool releases over the years. But super excited to go with this one, and I picked up the Best Buy set because I wanted the Steelbooks. So I will show you guys the Steelbooks. There are 3 Steelbooks, and gently set those here. And something great they did with this packaging is, I don't know if you can see, there are little teeth built into the box so that the Steelbooks don't rub up against each other and get scratched. So little details like that are things that go a long, long way. Thank you very much, Universal, for doing that. I wish other studios would take note, and then I wish they would take note on other releases, but that's a whole nother story. Alright, I will get these out here to show you. So, I'll start with 3 and go backwards. As you can see, the front of the Steelbook is a picture of the DeLorean, and the back of the Steelbook, it's got a great picture of Clint Eastwood. We got Marty McFly there from part 3. You've got your bonus disc, your 4K, pull this out, and your Blu-ray. There, got nice disc art. Show you a close-up of those. Back to the Future, that's one of those series too. Like, I remember being at rental stores and seeing the VHSs on the shelf, and just seeing, I loved how it progressed. You have just Marty with part 1, you have Marty and Doc on part 2, you have Marty and Doc and Clara on part 3. It was great. It's one of the many things that they did great with it, the franchise. Alright, we've got part 2. We've got Marty and the DeLorean in front of the Future Clock Tower. Got Marty, iconic shot from part 2, going across the water. Hoverboards don't work on water unless you've got power, as we all know. Got your 4K disc and your Blu-ray in there. Great art on the inside. And as you can see, the front, let's get these back so you can actually see them. They begin to form a picture. And each segment of the DeLorean is accurate to that movie. Like 3, it's got like the white walls on the tires, and then the front of part 1. Anyway, it's accurate. Alright. There's the front of part 1. It's the back part 1. Got the iconic shot where Einstein just went through time. There's the disc. My 4K disc is actually not in there because it's in the 4K player. Because it's such a fantastic movie. Can't get enough of it. Alright. Just wanted to show you guys that. And then there it forms up to make the mural, the DeLorean. I've always loved stuff like this. Like if you guys collected like Dragon Ball Z VHS tapes when you were young, remember how if you bought all the tapes from the saga, it would form the actual like cool image from that saga. Anyway, getting off topic, so I'm rambling. But this set is definitely worth picking up. If you like Back to the Future, and you know what, if you've never seen Back to the Future, take my word for it. If you trust anything that I say, after watching, you know, all these movies, or most of these movies and these movies, this one's definitely worth watching. Some of these aren't, but this series definitely is. So if you haven't seen it and you're looking for something to jump into, definitely watch this. If you're a lifelong fan on the other side, if you've loved this all your life and you've had it on DVD or Blu-ray or never had it, definitely worth picking up this set. If you can't, I'm not sure, I haven't checked stock because I got this the day it came out. I'm not sure if these are still available at Best Buy, how exclusive they are, but there's a regular 4K release and they did a new Blu-ray release as well. We've got tons of special features. There's always been tons of special features on these sets. I believe they ported over most of the stuff from all the previous things, and then there's over an hour of new bonus material. The Hollywood Museum goes back to the future. I believe if you like Back to the Future and you like that sounds interesting, there's also a video, I believe it's Adam the Woo on YouTube, where he does an in-depth tour of that as well. But we have Back to the Future, the musical behind the scenes, an alternate future lost audition tapes. We've got ones we haven't seen before, I believe, like Ben Stiller. Just tons of stuff, and some of the normal ones. Tales from the Future, the 6-part documentary, the physics of Back to the Future, deleted scenes, Michael J. Fox Q&As, just tons and tons of stuff. And the 4K, you know, transfer, the remaster of this just looks fantastic, looks amazing. Highly recommended. Definitely go pick this up, guys. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys soon.